Boom. What it do though, collect? What it do, tribe? What it do though, divine? I just made my drop and hook about it's been a little over an hour now. So half my day done today, half my day is done. So just keep going. Back up the main. Gotta make a living, you know. It's a hard job, but somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I do it. Yeah, so actually last Monday was a snowstorm, so I'm gonna drive the rest of the week. We run off what we call recap. Like recap is like a trucking, you do 70 hours, 70 days drive time and on duty time. And then on the 8th day, whatever you did on the 7th day, you get that how many hours you drove that day. If you drove 10 hours, you get 10 hours back without stopping to take a 34-hour reset, what we call it. Like you have to be off for 34 hours. And then you get another 70-hour clock again. That's what we call it. So I'm running off recaps all this week because the snowstorm. We didn't work on Monday. The snowstorm was over the weekend. Last week. I've been in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. So commercial trucks couldn't be on the interstates. Shut the roads down for trucks, so we had to stay home, make no money. But I needed the rest though, because I already had been going a lot of days, just pretty much just steady going, steady driving. and I was pretty tired. And I don't get tired so easy. Like I work pretty hard. Great driver though. I done passed so many trucks. I'm sick of that horse trailer right there. I've been riding with him for about 45 miles now, and man, he get my nerves. So I gotta break it down to about 60 now. The speed limit was 65. Around in these areas, they let you get away with 70. You know what I mean? 72, you can go past State Troop Highway. Up here they call them state police, I think. Yeah, up here they consider them state police. I'm from Florida, so we call them state troopers down there. Up here they state police, so they don't bother you. DOT pretty bad in this one area up in Massachusetts, in like Connecticut border, on 84. Oh man, Interstate 84, right out of Hartford, like going to Boston. Man, they pretty bad over here. Like I wouldn't want to go. I don't like to go through there like going 5 miles an hour. I try to stay around like 3 or 4 miles over. But sometimes it's so heavy to come down the hill. You gotta be like that. But with me being an experienced driver, DOT can tell what type of experience I got. And can tell like I can handle the truck pretty good. I'm not out of control, but you can tell like, oh, this truck heavy. So they won't bother me. So I use the skate back because I know how to position my truck. So that way, if I do end up being 7 miles per hour over, they won't bother with me. Because sometimes if I'm passing a slow car or some crazy situation, usually that's what it is, I would be like 5 to 7 miles an hour over. But other than that, oh no, they're really strict. You know what I mean? There's a guy that works with our company here, he popped 5 miles an hour over, and he took it to court with a lawyer, and still they gave him 5 miles an hour over. They didn't drop it down or anything, so he has a speeding ticket on the driving record now. And I don't want to get a speeding ticket on my driving record because I'll be stuck with this guy. So if we bump heads and we have to part ways like I did before I left, I don't, you know what I mean? I can do that. I can leave without being stuck because I have a ticket. And usually in trucking, if you get a ticket with the company, and the company that you're with, you better stay with them for the next like 3 years because it's hard to go somewhere else to get another job, a fresh speeding ticket. So I don't want to get stuck, so I really pay attention to my driving. Hard work. Like a lot of people want to come out here and drive truck. Oh yeah, man, I'm going to school to be a truck driver. Come on out here. It's a crappy job, I ain't gonna lie. Cooped up, you gotta go in the bathroom, and you know what I mean? You know, in the mornings, and it's like 10 guys in there, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. But I don't brush my teeth in the truck stop bathrooms, especially in the mornings. I don't do it at all. I'm so used to like doing it like in my truck. I just keep my toothbrush and toothpaste in my truck and in my bag, and I brush my teeth like right there on the ground. You know what I mean? And wash my face. So when I go into the restroom, I just, you know what I mean? In and out. Some guys, they can stand there and they brush their teeth for 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, ugh. I don't know how you can stand in here because some truck drivers, man, like, you know, when it's time to do the dirty work, it's not pretty. It's not a great smell. So, and I know it's like that for me too, depending on what I eat. You know what I mean? So I like to really cook my own food instead of eating the truck stops a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can get a sour stomach. You know, the people that's cooking the food, they don't handle the food correctly. You know what I mean? So you can catch like foodborne pathogens. You know what I mean? From improper, like how people improperly handle food, which is not a good thing, you know, which makes your stomach sick and it messes with your digestive system. And if you're drinking sodas a lot and eating a lot of bread and stuff like that, Yeah, and a lot of red meat. It's not good for you out here. Oh man, you want to get over, you want to get over, you want to get over there. Like, see what I mean? Like, they must be drinking. They had to be drinking. Look, yep, they been drinking. Yeah, they been drinking. They don't know which line is which line. Back on 65. Let's roll. So yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? Like as far as the way I operate truck driver. So, but you know, if you do, you come here and you cool in the truck. You know what I mean? You get frustrated because you know people that's checking you in the warehouse, they can be nasty and rude and then turn you into a problem. I have a video recording of when I went to Walmart Friday, and I had a problem like that with a guy over there. And he wanted to talk to me and tell me what to do. You know what I mean? I went to go drop the loading trailer at Walmart distribution center and pick up an empty one and take it back to the water plant and drop it. Look over there, and we go there to this Walmart distribution center all the time. And the guy was like, "Oh, hey, you're not that truck. Let's just go not do it till tomorrow." What numbers you have? You took the numbers. These not the numbers. You gotta go back out of here and go get the numbers and come back and bring me the numbers. I said, no, I got the numbers right here. Why would I want to go out of here and bring you back the numbers? Yeah, because that's what you have to do is go out. And I'm like, no, I don't. It's right here. Let me go get the paperwork. Well, check these numbers. He didn't want to check them. And he got really nasty with it. And so you can leave. Matter of fact, just leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, he kicked me out. And that he wasn't supposed to do that. You know, he wasn't supposed to tell me to leave. He was supposed to, if he didn't have the right correct numbers, he's supposed to give me a chance to give him some more numbers. And then if I didn't have the right numbers, I would have to, pull out of there and then go call my dispatch and let them know, hey, these PO numbers for me to check in at the delivery, they're not pulling up in the guy's system. And so I have to usually have to go out and get out of line and go back out and come back in, and that's everywhere. But he was trying to make me do something different. So I called my boss and I'm like, hey, he's like, you know, well, just take it to the yard, you know, and drop it there and then go get the other load. Then I went to the hill trying to go do all of that. And I got home late on Friday. And then I left. Actually, I got home late yesterday on Saturday. I got home at 9:30, and I left home today at like 11 a.m. So I'm out here, man, doing what I can do. Oh man, I'm on 62. I'm tripping. I'm talking too much. Earlier it was like really windy on the way over here. So if you're a new driver, wind will make you tired. Like, I'd rather drive through rain than wind. Wind, you gotta hold the wheel a certain way, because it's a truck, and you're constantly trying to hold the wheel, and you know, with your muscles, and it's tiring. I have a digital speedometer and speedometer, I have a digital one and a manual, whatever you call it, like a clock. So I'm used to looking at the digital, so I have this kind of wheel a little too far, and I couldn't see the speed. That's probably why I was at 62. I should have been on 60. I'm 70. I'm trying to get up here, man. I'm trying to knock down these miles. That's my handle name on the CB, Mile Knocker. Mile knocker. I knock down these miles, you know what I mean? Like, cars get up next to a truck, man, they think they can just drive like you driving. And when I get over, like, get over that lane and get next to me, they get scared. That's the ticket. And that's points on your life. I think they call it like kind of like impeding or failing to merge, safety or whatever. It's kind of like a careless driving type ticket. I think. I don't know. I know you can really what police enforce that. By whoosh. You know, the baby's already crying, you gotta get out and check on the baby. Maybe somebody, change or being a tire on the shoulder, really actually standing on the line. If they step back not thinking, boom! You know what I mean? Like really hurt somebody pretty bad. So I like to get over for even if it's an abandoned, like cars like just pull on the side of the road and like you're the drivers, I'm getting at hit the cash, hit the lights up, hit the sail up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can teach some people a lot on here. I had did a video where I was doing like pre-trip inspection and trying to show people here what it treats inspection is, so that way they don't have to get all this worried when they go take their permit test about pre-trip inspection. Because I was like worried about the pre-trip inspection part, and then when I started trucking school, I realized, oh man, it's hardest what I thought it was. So I try to do that on here to show people pre-trip inspections are a lot easier than what you think. It's just as simple as this, and then you just add more to it. One thing is we can describe on the truck that basically could go wrong. It's just articulated as you're doing your pre-trip inspection when you're doing your CDL road test to get your CDL license. That's all you gotta do. No abrasion in the windshield. Both the lights working, the flash is working, bumpers on, grills on, the hood secure. Marker lights on, no holes in the engine. Anything. Just say anything on that. Sometimes the cops sit right there with that plastic sign at the median up there. Today I'm not as heavy as I used to be, so I didn't have to come down as fast as far as I used to on that same hill. Sometimes I can be up to 77 in no time. This time I got up to 71 and my foot was off the pedal. So smooth, yeah. I like being light because usually I haul a lot of heavy stuff. That's a lot of damn work. Because you know, you're mentally thinking all the time, constantly. You gotta think pretty fast. Like, I want to come down and hit a 77. have to do that like 100 times, or 50 times, 100 times before I can come out. Like here. This is, I want to watch my speed. Usually when I get off my right hand, when I get off the gas, the pedal, I can get 77 right here just this quick. That's how you merge like that. See, they know how to drive the merge. See what I mean? That's a great merge right there. This truck was next to my black truck, and I had to get over. They got right beside me. They care. But then when they was merging on, they were somebody, this truck was why you won't let them get over? Let me get on the interstate. Hell no, still on the shoulder, on the merge lane. Because I passed it back again. Put the horn on. Let me merge over. They didn't want to let me get over. Knew I was in a tight spot. I don't even supposed to be in this lane right now. This is what we call the heat lane. It's like, if I get caught in this lane, that's a ticket. That's a violation too. Because trucks can't be in the left lane. Come on, man. You know I want to get over. I can't just ride right here. Just let you merge in. Brakes, slow down. This truck, see how people play with trucks like this? That's what they do now. When I get right here, so they speed up. Watch. Now she's speeding up. All that, then speeding back up again. Push that all day. It's aggravating. It's unsafe in the car. Because you're not going to win this truck. This truck's not going to stop because you're thinking that it should stop. Oh, you got to do this. You got to do the hell now. Boom. You got to do out the way. I've been coming this way for at least 17 years. I'm in a truck, same, coming this way for 17 years. Oh boy. Bump. Being 9,000 pounds lighter than I usually be, it makes a big difference. See, I'm on 74 like in no time. I was on 69, on 74, really quick. Get out of here. Oh, dang, I made the wrong decision at the wrong time. Man, that bump almost threw me out of the seat. Again, so slow it down again. 73, 74, 75, just that quick. Oh, whoa, yeah, they gotta fix that, man. That's bad. Like I thought my tires just blew out. Scared me. One thing I do know, if you don't believe in God, the car demon. If you don't believe in God, drive a truck. You'll find out it's God. Drive a truck. I've been in blizzards, man. Like, there's no way I made it through these blizzards by myself, just me alone by myself. Nah, I know it's like, divine forces, God. That's how I learned about God. I didn't know anything about the divine, you know what I mean? I didn't know how to speak. Now I do, you know what I mean? It's like who I am, it's in my life. That's where I come from. It's just me. You know what I mean? Like it's proven to me. So I'm definitely grateful to be there. Definitely. I've had all kind of confirmations. Like, you know what I mean? Numbers, signs. People bring me information like I don't even know. They just start talking to me. Hey, this guy just gave me something. What it was? It was Saturday. Yeah, this guy just gave me some information out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue, out of the blue. That was Friday night. Yeah, I just, had me some information. Like, yeah, man, I had a dream and they gave me this. And he gave it to me and I was like, really? I'm like, look at God, man. Yeah, he was like, I never had a dream like this before. And there was a lot more stuff to go with it than we conversated about. And he handed me the pen of paper and he had me something written on it. And he gave it to me. He's like, I don't know what it's for. But I was like, I know what it's for. Because there's no way he gave me that paper. And then just a lot of different things. Like, I'm like, wow. Look at God. Like, proving it to me. You know what I mean? And I don't have anything to prove to nobody or try to be special or, hell no. It's hard work. You know what I'm saying? When you get called up by God and, you know what I mean? Like, you realize, like, you're an earth angel, like, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? you're divine angelic being, like, what is that? You know what I mean? So I've been going through, like, the last 4 years of this process, you know what I mean? Like, remembering this stuff, because that's what they say. You already know these, you just have to remember. And it took me a lot, you know what I mean? I had a lot of support, supernatural, you know what I mean? People call it a lot. They support me to this day. You know what I mean? It helps me with a lot of things. I don't have anybody in my life to help me with anything. I don't have nobody to talk to. But come here on YouTube and share my life here. I've been through a lot of betrayals. A lot of that. A lot of everything, man. I've been through a lot. I'll be 50 on the 14th this month. Just in the last 5 years, things be different. You know what I mean? I had to figure everything out. That's the hard part. The sad part, it breaks my heart. It's like you find out like the devil complaining to God about what you've done here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how? When, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have any help, and I just figured out the best way I could. I had no support. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then, you go through that. And it's not a good thing to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't know. And like right now, I can still question myself or kind of not believe it. You know what I'm saying? That part is true what I'm speaking about now, but it's been too blatant. Like, it's true. like, yeah, this, that, and the other, because he don't work like that. Like how we've been told about God. He's so loving and caring. Like, he don't have to battle with the devil or argue with the devil. And he, like he said, he's not here to kill, steal, and destroy. So why would he want to destroy the earth? The earth never did nothing to God. Humanity only did things to each other. You know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, you really never nothing to God, but like, you know what I mean? Since the Spirit was here, the Holy Spirit was here for Jesus, you know what I'm saying? To show you guys the way that's living here. So it's like God is living here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's a lot to all this stuff. If you tap in, you know what I'm talking about, man. Like, I don't want to dive too deep into that kind of stuff right now, man. Like, because there's too much of that stuff out here. People speaking about all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not hidden. Like things I'm speaking and talking about, you can just put it online and find it right now. And AI help you break that stuff down right now too and explain it to you. What I'm speaking and talking about. You know, and people want to say, yeah, this guy crazy, or man, you say what the hell you want to say. The hell I want to come on here for and waste my energy just damn talking, just to try to make myself feel important. Look at all this work I gotta do. All this driving I gotta do. Like, why would I want to come in here and just talk? To show somebody what I'm doing? Hell no, I don't care about that. You know what I mean? I just been on assignment. That's why I started this channel. We talk about all that sort of stuff. Hotel, man. So, there's a lot going on. You know, Friday night when I got, I talked to this one guy, and man, like, stuff he said to me, and like, he didn't say it, like, we kind of just was talking, and things came out, and I'm like, see there? Like, I got, like, proof of what I'm speaking about from somebody else, and they can show you, like, yeah, man, it's like, they'll talk about it just as regular as ever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to do that. Like, yeah, you got great proof with no goddamn rap. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, let's say, you know, we call it dark forces. Just a little propaganda, but it's open with the veil being lifted. You know what I'm saying? For some people still veil. Some people like being veiled because it's comfortable and easy. Because you don't have to be so conscious all the time. It takes hard work to stay conscious all the time. That's why people want to pray and go worship and then leave it alone, go out and be assholes and nasty to people, and then come back and pray and worship. They do that for 20, 30 years, and then like, you've been connected to God. Only when it worked for you, when it's like, when you have to do His will, you wasn't doing that. Because you were too busy begging and pleading for damn money, for a new house, a car, a job, and all that stuff. And he's saying, hold on, be still, I got you. I got you. Just set your intention and then just keep working with it. It might take you 5, 10 years, but you'll get there. You're going to have some ups and downs, backwards and forward, and going the wrong way, get turned around, and get worried, get scared, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I did. Watch my first video on here. I think I had to work to get back in this truck. Went through a lot to get back here, man. Something I was already doing, but it just, the mind, you know, the Most High was like, that's it. And then they just stepped in and replaced everybody in my life in the physical. You know what I'm saying? And that's why nobody's around. It's just me. I'm always by myself. It's lonely. Yeah, it is. I ain't no front. It's like nobody to talk to, like in my field, you know, so, because I started talking about things and I realized when the divine, help me remember, like, you big energy, man, you so high vibration, you got the stratosphere on these people, man, like, they're not going to get you, like, you know what I'm saying, don't waste your time trying to explain everything, break everything down to people, because they don't want it, you know what I'm saying, it's too much work. All they want to do is go back and be glued to a 401k, to a job, this, that, and other. Like over here, yeah, I work and I drive, But like, I want to just take my money from here and build my own company and business. So I would like to communicate with other individuals and let's say, let's do this together. Instead of me spending $20,000 on a truck, I can spend 10, you can spend 10, and let's get a truck and work it together. Hell no, I can't get not one person to do that. I've been asking people to do this for the last like 10 years. Nobody home, man. Nobody. Nobody don't want to do it. So, and I kept doing that, kept going through, you know what I mean, dark shit, bad shit, it's all the same. And you know, it got to a point where I had a divine intervention, and once they came in, it never left to stay there. They don't go nowhere. It's not like with me, it's not like a divine intervention to come in one time, that's it. Hell no. If you really have a divine, well, I know for a fact, if you have a divine intervention, that's your protection forever, like, and then you know it. So now things gonna start happening to supernatural. Yeah, you're gonna get worried and get scared, because like you might be confused, like this might be the devil. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, it never changes. It's always unconditional love, period. It's never commanded, it's never telling you what to do. It's none of that. None of that. Like if you get turned around or whatever, you know what I mean, it may take you a little longer to go get somewhere because you might have made the wrong choice, the wrong decision because you wasn't following your intuition to discern what was in front of you. You know what I'm saying? The pathways that was open, that was in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't take neither path, you turned around and went back. That's what you really do. And then when you turn around and go back, now you got to find your way to go back to those paths is open. And I've done that a million fucking times like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We get to the path and we turn around. So they try to guide you back, to get you back, the path open. You see them? So now I can see the path. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking paths, you know what I'm saying, that I can take. And I curse like a little bit because in America, like I go around people that's trucking, they good, hard, kind, loving people too, a lot of these people. And it's just the way we talk, man. A different breed, just being a truck is like different anyway, different. Because we always cooped up like we're in solitary confinement in prison. And so yeah, we're gonna be a little bit different. And we deal with different people. We go to different warehouses, different brokers usually. But here's the home and I can enjoy the place where I live now. About it. God already, I sent that, and God showed me the way. It was like, I need you to do this, do that, go this way. That's why I'm here on YouTube. Like, I don't want to come in driving like, hey, you don't bother me, but I just now know just when I get a nudge to go live. Like, I didn't want to go live driving. Now it's like, he'll come back and say, hey, it's just you just sharing your life on YouTube. That's it. And I'm like, okay. And like, because before I said, I don't want to show me driving anything like that. But it seems like I'm starting to show more of me driving than being at home and doing my own angelic workshops. Like that. Everything that I speak about, you can Google it and find all the information out. Yeah, I'll tell you about your ascension process, they can tell you about the divine, all kind of stuff. Everything what I'm saying, you can be backed up, you can find it on the internet right now. That's how God works. So it's like when they try to use against us, it's just moving it in position to help us. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the kingdom of heaven coming upon the earth. That's how it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know what I mean? Technology is a tool that's going to help humanity move forward into the future. It's not going to be no destruction, no apocalypse, none of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to have wars and this, that, and other, but only for so long now. You know what I'm saying? But like, if stuff really hit the fan and the truth come out, like celestial and all that, like, it's everybody seeing these damn UFOs and ships. And like, they sat over New York and New Jersey for like 5 days. Now, one goddamn F-1 fighter jet went up there to go check it out because they knew what it was. You can look it up on the internet. You can see where they got UFOs over New York City, New Jersey. You will see them sitting there for days. It was on the news. They stopped talking about it. They were scared to go in there to even, they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got enlightened people like me, angelic beings, stepping into position. If we don't step into our position, like, and claim His truth and start speaking, and God, like, hey, your spirit team, you know what I'm saying? The archangel's like, hey, I got you. You know what I mean? Galactic Federation. You got all this Galactic Federation. You got, so, man, there's a lot going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it, so I don't pay attention to the news or the internet because I have to pay attention to my inner being. Because there's so much going on with me and with everything else because, like, of who I am. And so let's say the dark forces get pissed off because they got to leave this sector of the universe. They going to jail, man, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people call it the halls of momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thought people, like, when you leave Earth, you're going to go to hell or whatever. And you might turn around and go and be a grain of sand. You don't know what you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's coming down from the cosmos. It has the universal laws. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like, it's a lot, man. Like, you can find all the stuff I'm talking about on the internet. It's on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So people like me, we don't turn around and hide the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come play on me. Like, I don't have to just go my way around. Like, God don't play about me. All that stuff. Like, devil, you better get out of the way. I don't do that. I'm like, what I need to do? What you need me to do, boss, man? Because we in reality fucking team with a capital fucking team. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's people in cages right now, man. Little kids. You know what I'm saying? They doing, what they call it, organ harvesting. Where they kidnap little kids and got them, raise them up and take their organs, man. And like, put little kids to sleep and take their kidneys and stuff like that. Let them get to be 5 or 10 years old. And then they have a rich family that got money. Then their kids, they sick or whatever, they might be sick. And then they just put the kids to keep people to sleep and take their fucking kidneys and give it to this dark motherfucker. It don't mean nobody no fucking good. Like, come on, man, that's what's going on. But you want me to sit here and think about the devil? When the devil is us? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can be that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can be like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Holy Spirit. Or you can be like, kind of like both, like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you need the dark shit, the devil shit, to fight the devil shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Saddam Hussein in Iraq. The way he's supposed to be doing people. Didn't fucking America go over there and just bomb them and blow up people, kill families and every damn thing, trying to get to that regime, to fight that regime. They keep the innocent people got in the way, all of that stuff, man. But they did the same thing. So when the devil acting up, and God, like, he don't go by himself, hell no. He got seraphims and archangels that ride for God, man. Don't play by God. Like, he roars it like he on his throne. He don't need to battle and fight no goddamn devil. That's what he sent us for. Like a whole team, a whole gang of shit. God, like, what? We don't need him to be all mad and argue with the damn devil. That's petty. That's peasant shit. You know what I'm saying? That's kindergarten, immature type stuff. That's what we step up and deal with. It's our responsibility as human beings here to clap back at the other human beings that's harvesting and holding their energy, man. And we don't have to battle back with them and fight with them like that hand-to-hand combat. But if it came down to it, hell yeah, we'll do it. Let martial law start marching down people, putting your kids, your family in cages for no goddamn reason. Oh, he got caught out there breaking in the house, stealing a loaf of bread. But his grandma, she 80 years old, starving, was hungry. He had to try to do something. You know what I'm saying? But now they got him locked in the cage, still been breaking in the house, stealing a loaf of bread out of somebody's house. They gonna turn us against each other. But then you want to go do us that bad, and then but you doing the same. You saying you want to have democracy over in Iraq, but you'll go bomb and blow up them people and lock them up for doing the same thing over there. Then you'll turn around and do it to us. Come on, man. Come on, man. The gig fucking up, man. We need to wake up and pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't just keep letting them tell us anything. And we know this. This been going on since the damn 50s, man. You know, so like, people comfortable though. They like their comfortability, and it's what they call the matrix. I don't like to use that word in my vocabulary of intellectual speaking, because that don't define me. Like, a lot of people throw that around like it's just something simple to talk about, quantum fields and all that. Nigga, this is reality, man. Hell no, I'm tired of hearing that. Like, oh, this all this and that. Like, man, you sit down, you can meditate for 10 days straight. Monks do it. I mean, it don't change nothing like what you think. They don't get into the quantum field and come back to the damn spirit or some other kind of creation and nothing. They still be the same monks, man. You know what I'm saying? They still be the same temple. I met a dude one time, I was talking to him about my journey, and he was like, man, how you learn that? I was like, it just came from the divine. He said, man, you know what's, like what you know? He said, I stayed in the temple for 5 years. He said, just by me, you talking for the last 20 minutes. He said, you know more than me. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, man, I'm serious, man. What's your phone number? And I was like, okay. I was like, hey, I can't, you know what I mean? My phone is off. Which was off anyway. And so I just exchanged numbers with him, you know what I'm saying? And he was just so amazed, like, how did you know? I'm like, it just came to me, the divine. You know what I'm saying? I worked for it, but it's nothing to brag on. Being divine, being an angelic being, it's hard fucking work, man. And then like ahead, when God showed me, oh man, it's scary. It's really scary, man. For real, it's really scary. But I mean, I can handle it and do it. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am, my position. I'm comfortable with myself, and like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And, like, so I really have to be focused on, you know what I mean, the path ahead. So I have to really lean on the divine, and you know, and God, like we work with us like hand in hand, like you know, like it's been like that all my life. But now I'm like really activated, so I can really hold that and say to myself, this is who I am, this is what I'm going through, and this is what I see, I can't unsee it, this is what I heard, I can't unhear it. You know what I mean? And the things I'm talking about came from, you know what I mean, to be supernaturally like other individuals around the world talking about the same thing. There's a lot of goddamn people, they come here on YouTube and social media. Call it whatever. I just come on here. I don't have channels. I'm not a content creator. I just come on here and speak my truth, man. And I show you when people talk about tapping in and all that. I show it to you. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm speaking about it, I show it to you. Watch my stuff on here. I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, secret societies have stuff about celestial beings that they deal with and communicate with. Because they want, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get the technology and stuff. And all that stuff. They dealt with the wrong type of beings, man. Because they were too greedy, because they want to be in power and have this and have that. So then, you know what I'm saying, divine forces showed up, boom! Hey, God sent us here to, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't, like, and just about, let's see, it's 2026. We got like 20 years. Whole planet gonna be totally different. And a lot of people not gonna like what's coming in because now, like the divine looking at it, God looking at it, like people don't want to accept, like let's say AI. It's scary, right? It's taking people's jobs, right? Yes. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't evolve, you're gonna get left behind. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like how can humanity move forward with all this technology? Where they can give you heart transplants, lung transplants, liver transplants, and all of that. So you can live a long, productive life as a human being. You don't have to suffer. And then like the way these things are happening, people feel like, oh man, it's that's not right. And it's all this argument about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot to this. Like, I don't want to dive into all of that. Like, that's for somebody else to talk about. But if you get it, you get it. I mean, that's me. I just show it to you. Other people just sit around and talk about this stuff. I go out here and go hard every day like this. And as I'm speaking, I can show you how the ancient numbers, they'll just pop up and show up. And it's like, when they say the universe speaks to you and all that, like, yeah, sit there and wait on it. You be sleeping over the other side, behind that damn guardrail over there. This is the people, you need to leave your job and all that. Like, how? how you gonna just leave your job? No, man, you don't quit no job unless you got another job. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta make a living. Like, you have to earn this stuff back. You know what I mean? It was taken away from us. All of us enslaved. Think about it. No matter which way you look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have the shackles on our brains instead of on our wrists and our ankles. You know, so it's like programming, paradigm. You know what I'm saying? That we're stuck in. And it's uncomfortable to come out of it. You know, it takes a lot of purging. You know what I mean? That you have to go through. And a lot of people gonna turn on you and like you don't even know it. Because like when you coming out of it, like with me, like nobody gonna be nice to you. Because you're too nice. And then like they just feel your aura. Like they just don't sit with them. They think you up to something. Well, why? I ain't got something wrong. They try to figure you out, try to think what you think, and then when you start talking, they'll stop you and tell you what you're gonna say or what you're thinking. And then you're like, that's not what I'm gonna say. Yeah, but I get what you're saying though. But you saying, and they start talking like, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, man, get away from me. Don't play with me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get frustrated and then you react like that. Then now they pissed off. And then it's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Am I seeing this right? Like, this person got mad at me because I got frustrated because I started talking. They stopped me and started finishing my sentences and my understanding in their own words instead of hearing my damn sentences in my own words. And then they want to tell me how I'm thinking or how I was looking at it and all that. We go through that shit every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just stay the hell away from people. I'm glad I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like sometimes I get bored in the truck and I call, you know, a couple people and you know what I mean, I'm still in touch with because I have to for a reason. And they do that, they do the same thing. And then they start telling me about somebody else. You know, such and such, and then they start talking about somebody else. I'm like, okay, man, what about this produce company? Yeah, you can get watermelon. Yeah, you can take them and sell them on the corners up there. Yeah, the stores and stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about getting watermelons. Yeah, you can buy them cheap down here. That'd be good. Take them up there, get you a U-Haul truck, and load it up. You can buy them down here from out of the field. You can pick them yourself, get some guys to help you pick them, and then put them on a U-Haul truck, take them from Florida to Connecticut, go to a corner, find one of those Arabs up there that let you sit right there, and then you sell them for like 20 a piece, you ain't pay but $2 for them. And you sitting there listening like, damn, I'm trying to give you a plan how we work together where it's something way bigger than that. That's not what the hell I'm thinking saying. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, you just want to sell them out there. No, man. God damn. I want to buy them by the truckload and sell them to other people. Oh, you do like, well, then they look at you like you're crazy because you're going to say another different way. But damn, if you slow down and listen to my way, I can show you the way we can work together on this, and we can make money and way quicker and better, and a lot more money faster and better, and do that and sell them by the load, sell watermelons by the load instead of in a damn store, and it's 20, 30 other people doing it in the same damn community. And then I got to sit in the hot sun all day and hope somebody buy them $20 watermelon. I'm not about to sit out there. I might make $100. 5 people might buy a watermelon. Maybe 10, I make $200 a day. That's still like I was selling the load. I can make anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 a load in my pocket. Why the hell would I want to sit on the corner? I'm trying to explain this to them. They like, oh, okay. Then like, oh, hey, but you know, then they change the subject. And I'm like, then they say, oh, black people, that's why we don't work together. I'm like, man, like, yo, what is going on, man? And then they think you crazy. But they don't hear themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you just a mirror, and they don't like it and aggravate the hell out of them when you show them themselves, when you break it down and say, hey, man, you know what you're doing? You like, I know how people say that black people don't work together. It's like I'm trying to tell you something that I know I can do. Excuse me, I have the money to do it. I can use a partner in on it. And then you telling me about somebody else doing it, and you start telling me about something else. And then when I'm like, nah, that's not the way I'm doing it. Like you cutting in on the words. But I start explaining this back to them the way I'm speaking about it now, how they do us collective, they'll turn around and get pissed off with you. because now you just mirroring them, showing them a mirror themselves. They're just telling them about themselves, like, this is what you just did. They don't like it. They're gonna try to twist it. Oh no, ain't what I said. I'm like, nah, now they gonna think you crazy because now you just twisting their words. Oh no, well, you know, just communication because of this, because of that. Like, hell man, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you get frustrated, you gotta step down on step in your power. Hey man, you don't try to play with me like that. And then you just stay the fuck away from around kind of peasants, man. Period. Because they don't want to change that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why other people they're uncomfortable with somebody showing them a mirror themselves, putting up a mirror to them. You know what I mean? But they'll do that to you all day, let you go wrong and think you're wrong. And but we can admit and say, oh damn, my bad. Oh man, I looked at it wrong. You right. Man, let me shut the fuck up. Well, which way I need to do? Okay, I got it. Then you start moving like them and start supporting them. And we can do that, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do the work because it's too easy to blend in with everybody else. They don't want to stand out and be different like me. Come on here and speak about what I'm speaking about. So that's why the divine moved everything out like it's you. And that's what proved to me and showed to me, but I earned it. Because I don't sit around and lay around and wait for somebody else to tell me who I am and how to think and how to move and to like, you know what I'm saying? Just to be liked, to be accepted into a crowd where I don't fucking fit in. I mean, how you gonna put a square inside of a fucking circle or a circle inside of a fucking square? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put a triangle inside of a circle. I mean, well, you can probably, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You can't put a rectangle inside of a box. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a star inside of a damn box. You know what I mean? So, it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You stand out. You don't mind standing out. And you stand in your truth. And then when you're so super nice, you know what I mean? You're a child, and you don't mind allowing your child to surface and come out, and then while you communicate with people and be all excited. Hey, how you doing? You know, like, excuse me, but white people do it all day. You know what I mean? They tap into, you know what I mean, they masculine, feminine energy. They can do it. That's where I learned it from. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, black people, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I mean? It's flipped now. More women are more masculine, and guys are getting more feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, the guys start looking better than the damn women nowadays. I'm not funny or gay or nothing like that, but like, these dudes with the beards and all, I'm like, man, you two got there pretty. How you gonna go in the truck on this truck and work on this truck? Like, this truck dirty on the outside from all the salt and sand and stuff. In the States, you know, keeping the roads clean so that way the trucks, the cars can get through. And so the truck dirty. So if y'all pretty and neat, you can't get back there, get under the truck and check the air hoses. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know, like me, I gotta drop and look at the trailers. I gotta go in between trailers, I gotta slide aside and get dirty. They wipe themselves down like, that's dirt. Hell no, I wanna be dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no girl when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and a lot of guys undercover, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that going on. It's like, I know guys that's undercover, and I didn't even know it. I've been knowing them all my life, and then when they come out, I'm like, oh, damn, like, for real? Like, wow, and I find out in a way, like, without them telling me, just, you know what I mean? Like, when people say what's done in the dark comes to the light, like that, it happens like that. Like, collectively, y'all probably been through it too. You know what I'm saying? But, like me, I'm not funny, I don't roll like that. Like, if I like the same sex, I would be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I like just one woman, one wife, and I'm good. I don't need no ass shaking, no strip clubs. I'm not going to throw my damn money with no woman. Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? It might be her cycle time. She still got to come out here and do this. You don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, nah, I don't like anybody touching on me. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like communicating with a lot of different people, which I don't mind, but like I'm in trucks. I'm into logistics. Like, I don't like, I started talking about the reefer. You know, when my reefer unit went down, people look at me, what reefer? Reefer? You got reefer on the truck? Nah, my reefer unit. What you mean your reefer? Oh, I mean the refrigerator unit is on the front of my trailer. You know, to keep the product frozen or cool. Oh, okay, yeah. But a lot of people don't pay attention to trailers and trucks. They don't know what that is. So they don't know how to look for it, but they act like they know what you're talking about. That's what people do. Play games like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But they only really playing games with their goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can sit back and let them. Like I dealt with a lot of people that messed me over 20, 30 times. You know what I'm saying? And it got to like, I started thinking like, man, you're a pain. Why you keep doing this, doing that? But the whole time I was divinely guided. For a reason, like, I'm like, now I know, like, God wants to see that through me. A certain way, you know what I'm saying? Something. And like, that's how, it's like been like that all my life. And, so, I just kept doing it all my life. And now, he showed it to me like, yeah. Like, wow, like I earned this shit. I earned this position. I earned who I am with, you know what I mean, with being a divine angelic being, like, you know what I mean, just being a divine being. I earned it. I didn't know none of this stuff 5 years ago that I know now. And like, you know, when they came in and started coming in, it was coming in fucking fast. Really fast. Like, I had to pay attention to it. And it was a lot of work. Being up day and night. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with going through this, like, all kind of stuff, like, being a spiritual court. I'm like, in some kind of way, I just thought it, and it was just there. The next thing you know, I started getting messages that I actually was a spiritual court. And then stuff was telling me why, and things like that, kind of a little bit of why. You know what I mean? In ways, and it's like a lot of different ways. I can't hold on to that, because, but yeah, I was a spiritual. I don't know right now to this day why, but I know it was like, speed. That's 55. You know what I mean? I'm not paying attention. I've been running to problems. 25 up here. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened. Like, you know, being a spiritual court, like I couldn't move. I was stuck in that room. That's why you see me in the room. Like going through it, and then I was in the kitchen talking on my first videos. I was at my mom's house. I wasn't welcome down there. They really tried to destroy me. And I mean, nothing to cry about it. Try to feel, you know, they did this and that to me. But I'm just talking, just speaking, you know, about the videos when I first started dropping. God was like, I need you to start talking. I was like, I didn't get it, but like the way you communicate with me, it's like you start like this one of the ways, like you get it to me. Because I started talking to people about my things I was experiencing, and they was like, you know, you need to go out and talk about it. You know, even though you don't think you know a lot, but you know enough. You know what I mean? Because if I don't start speaking about, you know what I mean, my journey, my experience, then it's like only like more than precious metals. You know what I mean? That makes sense to me. And I'm like, look at that. And then I started doing it. Then my family went and tried to get power of attorney. I wasn't even living with them. To my sister, my mom, and my uncle, he's a preacher, tried to go get power of attorney over me, put me in a crazy house. And my son knew this, and he didn't even tell me that. And I just found this out. I had him confess this up to me like a month ago. It's been like 4 years ago this process been happening. My son just now acting like he was telling me, like, yeah, he told me that. I was like, what? But he won't tell me exactly who it is or how, and he can still keep that away from me. So like, we don't talk. Because like I tried to help him with the situation, and like he keep turning, you know what I'm saying, the wrong way. Like he betrayed me like really quick. You know what I mean? Be on the side with them. That's the only child I got. That shit break my fucking heart. You know what I mean? I got a 3-year-old granddaughter that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? My 22-year-old son, our relationship been damaged because my mom, my family. You know what I'm saying? My niece made my son for his 17th birthday. Boosted him up to smoke a blunt right in front of my face. And I was looking at my son, she was like, he might as well let him know or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I can see because I had a bank account for him since he was 15. he was added onto my bank account, and he had a card, I had a card. So I could see everything that he did. And I started seeing $20 to big man, $10 to big man, $25, $30 to big man, $21 to big man, $22 to big man. I'm like, oh, that's a 2 grams, that's a quarter, or whatever. I don't know how the weed thing go now. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he smoked $20 worth of weed and 2 blunts. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he was smoking. Which, I mean, like, ain't nothing wrong with like my son, I felt like he's gonna have to experience that. He's all right with it, you know, stuff like that. You know. So, my niece passed him the blunt, and he was sitting there laughing, and his grandmother, his mom, and dad was sitting there, and my mom was sitting there, my stepdad was there, and all these other people, and he's sitting there laughing. She was like, go ahead. And he sat there, he put the blunt to his mouth, and he smoked it right in front of my face. And I looked at my son like, I don't play that. I don't smoke cigarettes. My son he seen me smoke a cigarette one time. I don't even smoke in front of my son. I don't let him catch me with a drink in my hand when I used to drink, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And like now he don't smoke weed, he don't drink, you know what I'm saying? He probably drank a little bit, but he don't smoke black and mild cigarettes, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing, but he did that. And then it's just a lot of other things happened. Really bad things happened between me and my son and my family. Like they ruined our relationship. So like now, you know, it's not good at all. So I just leave it. Let me figure it out. I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention to. I gotta leave them behind too. It's like, you know, I can lose myself with my own child. That hurts. You know what I'm saying? So it really hurts bad. And everybody betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom worked against me with my son. I thought she was like really helping me with my son. You know, like did a lot of bad stuff. Like really bad. You know what I mean? Like really bad. I don't want to talk about it. This is my first time talking about it. I mean, like my family and stuff like that, especially like my son had 50 and got 1 kid. Like I was responsible with about when it came to having children. Like I don't want to have a lot of different children, different women and stuff like that. So, a lot of people end up over there as penitentiary prison over there. These prison passes all the time. I don't pay attention to it, but I could have been in there, but that's the way I looked at life. Right? I was 5 or 10, I would stand up on top of my head. It sounded like the other hills. You know what I'm saying? They called me a hill 7, which is square. They called me all day, you fuck me, bro. Like, turn up like that. And I have to sometimes because, you know what I'm saying? So if we have to be that way, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bark, because all they're going to do is bark. But like, you know, like, really took our time to do it. You know, we went to God with it. God said, you have to do this, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To protect yourself. You do that. So, I think we still sometimes love people back over and over and over and over again. So, that's how I've been. Like now, it's to the point, like my family, I don't deal with, like, no. They burnt their bridges, like this bridge, there's no more bridges. It's like that bridge, broken down. You know what I'm saying? They burnt their bridges. Like, I can't go back to cross a burnt down bridge. So when people say forgive me, forgive, no. If people burn their bridge with you and they're like, yo, you done tried to hit them, they kept being bumping like that when I just went across. Like, really? Like, I don't want to keep going across that. Like, this truck is going to get beat up. And it's going to wear the truck up. If I don't keep maintenance up on this truck, it's going to break down. And then now it's going to be sitting over there in the truck salvage yard. And the only thing it's good for then is parts. Because it costs too much to fix it and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I kept up maintenance with that for too long. And so now I got a new body. You know what I'm saying? A new truck. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a new me. So, being a new me through my transformation, you know what I mean, that I've been through, and I'm constantly having more transformation. And I'm paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So, Bible say? Basic instructions before leaving earth. That's what they say, and it makes sense. So it's the basic instructions before leaving earth. So you take the basic instructions and use it to grow with the Holy Spirit, with Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whoever you follow. It's all the same thing in there. But it's just spread it out a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why you have to really, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to yourself, and you work with, you know what I'm saying, then you tap into your divine history. Everybody's not divine. Everybody's not a regular goddamn human being. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like, they on their demon time, like they say. I'm on my demon time. That's what they on. That's what the fuck they is. They can stay the fuck over there with that dumb ass shit right there. That's how I am when it comes to that. When people talk like that, you know how they gonna come at you. I'm on my demon time. You better get the fuck away from around me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm talking to God right now. I'm cussing your ass out right now, too. But, you know what I'm saying? I need that script to keep you up off me if you want to act funny, like get stupid. You know what I'm saying? People like that get dangerous with you, man. Get dangerous real quick. So you have to protect yourself. So the whole time you're talking to God, like, like, your back's against the wall. Make your move. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, you gotta make your move. You know what I mean? The best way you know how. And so you know you always be good with God, so you can't worry about judging yourself with God and everything. He already knew his gun. You know what I'm saying? So you did good. You did good, child. You did good, baby. What else they expecting for you to do? They do it. Now they want to cry about what you do. They should be on their goddamn demon time then. But they ran into a whole angelic being. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, divine being. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, because everybody, like how I speak and talk like this, they don't mean, I mean, a lot of people, look at Steve Harvey. Look how they accept him on TV and everything. He talk the same way I talk. What the fuck? Hell no, man. He gonna do all that, but he just toned it down on TV. But when the camera stuff go out, he telling shit all goddamn day. How you think he became famous? By talking the same way. And now people accept him on Family Feud. You wouldn't even know. Like people now, like kids now that's 10 or 12, they wouldn't even know Steve Harvey talking so much shit, you know what I'm saying, to get famous. And he was just being regular like me, you know what I'm saying, just where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Like God said, be yourself, man. Be yourself, you good. You alright. You know what I'm saying? So I just pay attention to myself. And I take pride in myself for being confident and loving myself, you know what I'm saying? Paying attention to myself, not judging myself. And it helps. So, like, that's how I can come out here and have this resilience, keep going when I'm tired. Like, I'm tired today. I don't feel like coming out here today, but I did. And I know what you know what I'm saying? So I had really, you know what I mean, set in my mind, like, what I need to do. And the whole time I'm talking to God. Even when I'm sitting here talking like this, that's what I'm doing now. And then I'll wait for him to help me communicate with me. I just let it flow. Like, I don't want to say on the channel, I'm just fucking regular me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk my shit, because sometimes I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because, like, you just get too nice sometimes the situation. You're tired, you work hard, people try to make a problem out of you. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's like, nah, you got to go. Then you try to act like you're crazy, but at least you back down. Like, my landlord called the police on me because I wouldn't close my garage door like she wanted me to. And I got a video of this. I was thinking about uploading, like, when landlord called the cops, because she talking about us gonna freeze the pipes. The pipes not even in the damn garage. Don't even go over that way. Excuse me. I told her I was gonna call the cops, and she was like, you come over to close. I said, if you come over here, I'm gonna call the cops. She ended up coming to the house and called the cops on me. So I cursed them out. I had to curse them out to keep from coming on you know what I mean? Close the door. I was going to close it, but it's a snowstorm. I had to show it around me in front of the garage. You know what I'm saying? And then I left it up and went upstairs and went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And came back and I'm like, okay. And then by that time, she was calling. I passed by your house. Why is the garage door open? Why you riding by my spot? Lying on me. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, we was talking, I'm coming to close. I said, man, you come over this motherfucker, I'm gonna call the police on you. Come on over here. The police gonna be waiting on me. She came over. Why you acting like this? I said, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You better go the fuck head on, man. You don't come over here and do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It had to be like that. Then keep toning them down. If not, what they gonna do? Try to use me like a doormat? I think fucking not. Hell no. You better find you another team to play with. I think these people just used to people getting government assistance like Section 8. They can do that shit to them type of people, but my rent $1,800 a month. I pay it early, pay it on time. Boom. I called it, hey man, you come get your rent money. Oh no, you don't have to pay. Yeah, it's like on the 25th of the month, I have to pay about the 5th of every month. And I wanted to pay it. She's like, oh no, you don't have to pay too early. It's too early, you don't have to pay. I'm like, what is gotta pay? No, you don't have to pay. I'm like, ma'am, can you come get your rent? God damn. Like, who gonna complain about paying early? And then like, God, like, see, that's why I let you do it that way. So you can see, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like, that's how I know we in the line, you know what I'm saying? And like, and then he give people so much right to be like this, because it's not being nasty or nice, or like, it's not a bad thing, but damn, like, they just gonna try to run over this beautiful, pure-hearted soul right here, man. Like, you can't have it like that. I just can't come and get in the middle, because it's God, the creator of all things. Like, why the hell you gonna come in and get in the way of being a landlord arguing? My spirit team do that, but then he allowed me to, you know what I'm saying, do it myself. Because then, like, we stand up after the police incident, coming to the house by the garage door. That later on, the next day, we still friends, right? Yeah, we still friends, and we were just friends. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like we went through it, but I didn't just, you know, hold no grudge about it. What people say, I don't even use that word in my vocabulary, but I don't just throw stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, so they can happen to anybody in any situation. Still be, you know what I'm saying, good enough, you still have to, like, and whatever that mean, that's what the fuck you mean. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't have to sit down and try to figure out going around and meditation and affirmation. I don't do all that. I let people want to pray, God, bless us to have this. God, give us this. How many times they actually give you a blessing? Like, you know, you ain't get tired of hearing that. Just move, man, and work with people. And see the blessings coming to fruition with other individuals. Work together as one. Not just you want to call God in just for you. Oh, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to ask God to talk to Enlil, a fucking dark being, man. You got to stop playing with me. I don't even want to get into that. And I know that for a fact. Because that shit, man, leave it alone. Like, I got problems with that kind of stuff right now. Like, you can't bother me. Like, you got the little minis, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is to play with, like, I don't pay attention to it. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can talk my little shit every now and then. Yeah. I ain't gotta take that off the landlord, like, just because you gotta confuse. I pay $1,800 a month, and you know what I'm saying, to live here, I'm not a person to get government assistance, and then you can go to the people and tell them you want them out at any time, or however it works. But with me, nah, I got a lease sign, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, you can move me on a one lease. No, I know I'm not. Yes, you are. I said, man, you signed a lease with me. I ain't going no damn way. I gave you $10,000 in the last 4 months. You think I'm just going to leave like that? Hell no. I'm going to wait till my lease up. I'm not going to rent you again, but I maybe will stay there another year because I have a garage on there, and then, like, I don't know the area up here in Massachusetts, and I like, when I moved from here, I have to move somewhere that has a garage, because I have stuff that I'm trying to work on, you know what I'm saying, but it's going to require me, anytime I move from now on, I'm going to have to move, it's got to have a garage. You know, some people like, hey, $2,500 a month, man, you can buy a house. Hell no. If I buy a house, I got to pay $2,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month taxes. Anything happen to it, I got to pay to fix it, the roof go out, that might be $16,000. Like, I got to spit out and, get the insurance company. Hell, they might take them a year to do that and all of that. Man, yo, I'm better off just renting for right now. You know what I mean? Like, so when I get enough money, what I do is buy some land and be able to build me a house from the ground up. And I can get it built like I want to get it built. Why would I buy problems off of somebody else? That's one of the reasons why they're selling the damn house anyway. Because they got problems. And they bought somebody else problems on problems on problems. Like this house been built since the 1950s, problems on problems on problems. What is it, 2027? God damn it, what the hell? This problems on problems on problems. Like, nah. I'll just go ahead on and just keep renting for now. So if I pay $2,500 a month, I can do that. So what I do is stop eating out, don't take fucking trips, erase my car payment, you know what I'm saying? I ain't buying no goddamn $1,500 iPhone. I'm not going to the barber every fucking week spending $50. Saying, let me see what else. I'm not doing no rims on my car, put music in it. I don't sign up to a lot of subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a part of this. What people, you know, they call that people go to part of groups like Facebook groups. No, I'm not a part of the group. Oh, let's come to this group meeting. Everybody go there, but everybody got to chip in this. I ain't doing no family unions. Oh, they want $200 a person. Hell no, I need my $200. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and pay my damn light bill because my rent $2,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mostly in work clothes. I'm not gonna go buy no Cartiers. I got my Cartiers and my jewelry. I don't wear watches. I don't wear necklaces. If you watch my stuff on here, you see my little royal drip that I carry. The thing with a copper piece with some crystals in it and some feathers on it. You know what I'm saying? A little chain. A guy made me over 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years now since I had this piece. She was with an arm and the third eye on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wear a nice watch, you know what I mean? I got regular glasses because I need glasses. It's a essential that I need. So, I only like to have things that are essential in my life. They're not essential, it's like boring shit for no reason. So, that's why I can pay for $2,500 a month. Someone to stay and other people don't get it. I'm not playing no scratch off tickets, doing no lottery in here. Goddamn, the Divine was a lottery and scratch off. I hit big, what? When I did that, you know what I'm saying? What the hell I need to go play the lottery for? Put energy into that, and then I'm begging to please to hit the number. Hell no. I already did. That's how the Divine came in my life because they worked in my physical grind. Like, yeah, I already know where I'm going. I know what's going on, so that's why I can pay $2,500 a month and can wait on the people for me to find a nice piece of property by divine guidance. And then, like, hey, I gotta go, nobody. So I can wait on God, you know what I mean? Like, I just wait. It'll take me another 10 years, so what? It'll take another 10 years. Like right now, I'm trying to start let's say my lumber service. Man, I need help with the website. All I'm gonna do is just go pay for the Wix, sign up for it with Wix, and then that way I get my domain name and everything, and then I can have somebody as an admin just go in and do my website, just work on it for me. And then they can, like, shoot, the company grow, they can grow with me too. But they don't see it like that. You know, so that's sad. Like, here I go, come out here and work, and everybody want to say, yeah, you drive trucks, man. You doing good now. You doing this and doing that. But that's all they want to talk. But damn, these same people that's talking wouldn't even help me build a web, help me with my website. All I was going to do is go on Wix. It's so damn easy. If somebody slow down and listen to me and work with me, I go on Wix, set the website up and everything up. And then all you got to do is be an admin and help me with the wording and all that stuff like that, help me fix it up. And then I can start launching it and start doing my business, my lumber service. Nobody want to help me do that. So, I guess they want to get paid and then they think they want you, people want you to pay them. And so what that sound like to do? That devil shit, man. Like if somebody asked me to do that, I was in a position where I could do that. I don't want to charge nobody nothing because I want to see them succeed, be successful. I'm like, nah, you gotta charge me nothing. You have to keep up with that. Yeah, I can help you do that in my spare time. And then, because I know when it grows, yeah, you get off the ground, then like I know when I need help with something, you'll help me. Yeah, I will. Okay, I'm glad you think like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't do that because they want you to pay them like $500. Like what the hell? To help keep on the Wixnet website? I ain't got that kind of money, bro. Like just throw away like that. It's divine money, it's God money. Yeah, like I'm driving the truck out here and working with. That's the way I do. I keep it like that. It's God money, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And some people I say that to, you know, I'm gonna say that to them. Like, yo, it's God money. I can't just give away God money like that. And it's the reason why I say that. I don't want to dive into it, you know what I'm saying? And explain why I say it that way, why I live like that. It's just I do. I don't know why. It just feel good. It just sound good. So look at that. I live like it. That's why I don't sit around and just talk about your mind and stuff like that. But they don't have that. I mean, as I'm talking about it, see me at work, and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm showing you on my channel. I'm coming around here, especially with them, man. Now, you can't have no more. Too many goddamn UFOs hanging out up there, man. Just sitting there. What the hell? Oh, damn. Still 65. So that's where we at. No matter what people say, we're going to be heartbroken, all that. Things start showing up like everybody can see it, like Independence Day, and it ain't going nowhere, but it's here to help us. I'm saying, like, judgment been called by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We under divine order. Period, man. You know what I'm saying? Universal laws are coming to the planet because all the shit broke universal laws from what they've done here on this planet and the second of the universe. So maybe it's just the planet. Like what people call them, like this me. But I've only been this all my life. You know what I mean? So it's nothing new for me. It's just the mind showed up. You know what I mean? Most High. Mind, mother, and the Father, like creative God, the Father, creative mother, God, creative mother. I didn't even know it's no such thing as God, mother God, but I always thought that all my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know who I am. Like, I always been like this. Like, gotta be. Every man has a wife. Like, why wouldn't God want to have a wife? And how do people know God is a man? How do they know? Because God said it, but we only get this from other human beings that we know that would lie to us and damn stab you in the back, you dirty. And these are the same people that say they, you know what I mean, they preach from God. And I done seen with my own eyes, God that took a person that meant me wrong to bring me a message anyway. I've had that happen so many times in my life. And like sometimes, like, you know what I mean, that's why I say to y'all, anybody listening or watching, sometimes when you think something's so dark and evil, pay attention to it. If you slow down and listen to it enough, it's going to be God to come through that way, kind of way. Like, something get to you, or you don't get to you for that, he's going to prove to you that he's there, he's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what God is. Now the truth out, the mother God here. That's the one you need to worry about. You need to worry about the masculine. I mean, the Father God, man, you got a better chance with him. Oh, for real. But don't get it twisted. Don't get him pissed off. You know what I mean? It's like only what the devil is. Like where that type of shit probably can come from. Only thing you understand, he's worse than the devil too. Like he all in everything. Excuse me. Like he choose not to be. You know what I'm saying? And like other creations, you know what I'm saying? So other things like me have probably lived a lifetime of being something dark and worse than the devil a lifetime too. So I can't be mad with the devil. So God can experience. You know what I'm saying? Let's say something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing to like. And it makes sense to me. I'm not projecting this onto nobody, but just, you know what I mean? Just a thought. Like it's a shit. You know what I mean? A feeling. You know, something I've been aiming to think that this way all my life. Instead of me just blaming the devil all the time, and I know it's me. Damn, I did that. Oh, damn, I'm just blame the devil. I just blame the devil. It's the devil, man, baby. I'm sorry you caught me with that woman. I'm so sorry. Man, you know, the devil got me the demons, man. I got to go to church to get these demons out of me and all that. They use that for excuse me and shit. Forgive me and say, okay, baby. And think you sincere and everything. Then the next thing you know, you turn around and do the same shit 1,000 times. And she do the same shit 1,000 times. And then like, look, so you just blame the devil. No damn reason. 1,000 times. And you knew it was you the whole damn time, man. The whole time you knew it was you. And your wife knew this was you. You just went out and cheated 1,000 times, but you blamed on the devil and the damn demon. And then she could say, no, nigga, that was you. You know what I'm saying? For real though, man. Bro, I can't yo. And then when we come out and we say that, and then like, cause women, you know what I'm saying, they go through a lot. And then like, you be the woman be like, they hurt. So they gonna talk shit, and then like, you know, supposed to curse and raise hell. Now you got 5 kids, and this man went and took your bill money. You late on your car payment, freaking man looking for your car, your wife's car, but you out there buying groceries for your outside woman, family, for kids not even yours. And that's your, now you got that's your third little side piece, and plus your wife at home, and then you bring stuff back and giving it to her over and over and over again. Like you killing her, man. That's fucking sad, bro. I mean, that hurt me. Like that's why, like, I when it comes to a woman, I don't play games like that. Hell no. My woman, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's meant to be my treasure. You know what I'm saying? So when I hold her heart, I lock it away in my treasure chest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my masterpiece. My wife's heart. You know what I'm saying? So I have to honor that and treasure that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, man, when you're inside a woman's heart, when you in, you in. When you ass out, what you out? Ain't nothing you can do. You snot, cry, fart, piss and shit and do all of that. She ain't coming, you out. You ain't get back in. And women have to protect themselves because, you know what I mean, they women, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go through a lot. They, you know, meet kids, somebody they're watching this stuff. You know, and then, like, 9 times out of 10, you know, when you separate from with your wife, and, you know what I mean, the kids go with the mother, they go with the mother. Because she's so nurturing, loving, and caring. You know what I mean? That's mama. So, now this man, he over there with his stepmom. Now the kid got a stepmom. That's why I only had one kid. I didn't even have a bunch of different kids because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to have a wife, but it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me to get married, to have like 5 or 6 kids, grow up as a real family. It didn't happen. So I asked God for one kid, I got him. And it's like, didn't I tell you? And I said, I do. it's like we already had been talking, like he was already been telling me, like, nah, you don't need no kids. You don't need no kids. I just keep asking. And then like it happened. And then so when it happened, I'm like, and now I'm like, it's like kind of like I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? But I got a chance to experience having a child. You know what I mean? And our relationship is not good at all. Like, we don't have a relationship because it's his choice. So it's his free will to be that way, but don't just stay over there. You got too much going on. I ain't got time for nobody to play with me, not even my own child. Like, I've been through that enough. So I just looking to be loved back my counterpart. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't date. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's mine. Like, I want to date, but I don't be in position to date. So, I got just a lot going on when it comes to spiritual stuff. My journey. It's not easy, but the devil, man. Dark forces, man. Because of my position with God. Man, that's sad. And like I don't even know the devil stuff. I don't even know the dark forces, but they know me. And all these little demon stuff. Like they got a lot of stuff to come at me, man. But not no more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit here and there. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to dive into that, but not no more. Not like I used to be. Kind of scared and I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. Like, you know, like what's happening? Like how this happened? Like I'm different than other people. You know what I'm saying? I was explaining. This was explained to me by the Pleadians. These other beings. They say 27,000 light years ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. And it kept going like that. That's how the name Aikiem Pleadian. Because those other beings just started talking to me, telling me stuff. The next thing you know, I didn't know that for the last about 2.5 years, I've been hearing other people coming on YouTube and other channels talk about this stuff. Arcturians, Pleiadians, Iranians, Lemurians, Anunnaki, Atlanteans, all kinds of stuff. Reptilians, Draconians, all these other beings and stuff. Like, man. And I was speaking to other Pleiadians and archangels explaining these kind of things to me first, and other human beings started. And I was like, wow. And like things that I that was coming to me, Kyrie Irving was getting in trouble for it. And he was the first one that started when he started talking. And then I saw that, you know, things that I was going through, he was going through it too. And I was like, damn, like wow. And then I didn't know he was wearing feathers until after the, you know what I'm saying, I started wearing feathers and got my mom. And my third eye, like he was doing the same thing. And I'm like, wow, that's so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how they prove stuff to me. Like, seeing other human beings experience the same thing. You know, like now people want to call me crazy. Somebody he said he see UFOs and all that. Man, listen. Like everybody's seeing these goddamn things. Like, man, my family want to put me crazy. I was called crazy. They work with the devil. They think they don't. But they know they do. But they tell you they don't. All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is life I live. Solo local. Out here knocking down these miles. When I look at my life now, I'm like, man, I'm so grateful and thankful to come with it. I honor myself here. Also. You know, you get a lot of people talk and stuff. And then like I'll people trying to reach out to the people, and they like respond back to them or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then I mean, all they want to do is just grow the channel, the YouTube channel. What do you call it? Local, not local, screen. I don't know how to talk to people talk to. But they blow up on the channel, like start getting million views and stuff. Definitely call that. That's what they want to do. So they in it for the money. And they know the money not real. They know this. But why you speaking this, you know what I mean? And then you about the money. You know the money don't mean nothing without love. First. It's just like a woman. I mean, like a lot of times, man, like you get a beautiful woman, and they try to buy a woman, they try to buy her love. Majority of women turn that down. They turn that down. And not be with the guy because they know it's all about, you know what I'm saying, like they just get involved with their love. So they give themselves away and being like kind of forced, but actually being forced to love somebody that they know they don't love, not enough love. And a lot of women like being like now, a lot of women doing it too. Back in my days, hell no. I don't care about your money. So, just have a lot of people that's tapped in, is choosing to stay on that side. Me, I come out here, I earn money, and I say, God, money, this God, this is God, money, like that. I have a lot going on, like, attention to the channels, something to pay attention to, help other individuals. There's a lot of people doing things like me. A lot of my stuff may be different than what other people going through. It's simple. Get it? That's why we jump on the channel, you in the right space. You know what I'm saying? Stand in your truth, man. You can't unsee what you are, what you're seeing. You can't unhear what you're hearing. Not just because you're on this channel. You know what I mean? Listen to me speak and talk. See, my life, what I'm saying here. What you experiencing, things that I'm speaking about. And, you know, I come with unconditional love and support with anybody. You know, you be the goddamn devil. I can unconditional love you and support you to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? You can act like a little bit, okay, we good, and then you start making me a problem, and then you go that way, and you go backwards, start operating your South Node energy, and then I don't got time for that. Come back, you want to try to work on being in North Node energy again. Definitely do that shit 1,000 times. I'm talking this stuff over here, man. I'm talking this shit over here like that now, but I have to go through that, man. Because I'm like all alone. I can work literally by myself. I don't have to go to space station by myself. It's like that with different planet. I can't talk to nobody, like nobody. Like I just gotta call my cousin, she don't want to talk about nothing. I didn't want nothing. I don't like when people say that. Like they call you but they didn't want nothing. I called you but I ain't want nothing. I'm just checking on you, just popping around somebody when they seem like I mean we get along. I already know the team, man. I've been through a lot with y'all. Peasants. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I think I'm better than everybody, but I am better than a lot of people. Because they choose not to be better than what they better in a better position than what they're already in. They keep accepting the same bullshit, understanding, outstanding, overstanding of other people, understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand, understand, overstand You the one saying that. So if you want to put your spin on it, and the reason why I said that, because this, that, and other, that's what you're going to do next. So now I'm going to piss y'all even more and make you get out my face real quick. Yeah, I'm better than everybody. Yeah, I'm all that. Spin. Yeah, I know I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let get them leave me alone. Nah, they crazy. They think they all that. No, but you said it. I didn't say that. You said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to play these games with you so bad. Going over there moving around, man. Stop playing with me. So I just agreed with you. Now I'm still a problem. And then like when I was a problem because you mentioned that, and I think I'm better than somebody. Now when I agree with you, like what man? See, you're your devil energy, man. You're your South Node energy. I ain't got time for it. So hell yeah, I'm better than everybody. Piss them off. Now they don't want to talk. Now they gone. That's what I do. Man, this dude right here. Boy, he tired. He right there. Hold my mind right here. Hold his name. More than halfway done. Man, I got to, once I get my car, I got to get my car here at doctor. I got to do something there. Get to the doctor. Something done. Science. Oh, no. Really have to listen to the boys. Driving, huh, today? What I do? Road. I don't play by my collective, boy. I really don't. 61, man. I need to step it up. Step it up there. Young man, tired right now. Call it a night. I'm gonna make this money different. I should be there. Start right now. 9:24, 18, about 3. Watch that bird. Look at that guardrail over there. Come around, come around. 73. Told you something to get up there. Gotta get some quick on. I'm gonna speed it to you. That's 65 right there. They'll knock me down for 73 if they feel like it. I don't need them problems. You know, cruise on 70. Get off the pedal now. Next, come on, quick. I worked for a moving company back in 2010. I started. I lived on this exit right here, exit 10, Newtown. That's where the guy went in with a gun and, you know, an incident happened in San Diego, right here. I live like right close to it. And our warehouse like right down the street from the elementary school, right there. person I've ever met. He's so smart, loving, caring. Gave me a chance that nobody would give what he gave me to see. I made a lot of money. I should have been able to buy a house and grow a business and company, but I had started. Well, me and his mom was talking at the time, and she was older than me, and so I was just trying to prove to her that I wasn't with her because she had money. She was older than me, and I was younger. And I, wasn't sure like I could love like, you know what I mean, in truth. It didn't work out after 12 years. You know what I mean? Like we parted ways. Yeah, so I kind of really, I guess, actually chose them. Over myself, really. But at the time, I didn't know the stuff that I know now about trucking. So I learned a lot going this path the way I went. So I wouldn't want to go back to something nothing in my life. Not one day. I've been through a lot of stuff, everybody has. I mean, I don't want people saying like, oh, I've been through a lot. People, they don't understand I've been through a lot. They want somebody to support them through their challenges, through their sinful ways, that they think they have pertaining to other people. Because they may have been doing wrong things in their life, and other people don't think it's right. And that's our problem. Focus on that. We have to focus on ourselves. Because we know what God is telling us without even going to church, having somebody pray to the deep time. So that was just projection. All projection, not like all bad things. And even bad things are not really bad things for you because they help you grow. So I don't take back nothing that I've been through. I just accept y'all and take accountability and things where I fell short, the times when I fell short. And I allow that to strengthen me moving to the future. So I really have to focus on what I'm doing now, pay attention to myself to help set me up moving forward to the future. Because this world not going to be destroyed. It's not the last days. It's the last days of this program. That's this perhaps we call it matrix. We call it program. I don't like to say matrix. You know what I'm saying? Throw it out of proportion sometimes. So I don't like to use that word in my word vocabulary when I'm speaking. catfish and grits. Got some breakfast this morning. I cooked it 2 weeks on for breakfast this morning and take it to dinner tonight. So I'm gonna eat that when I stop. Bed down, call it a night. But I think I still have maybe like 2 hours to drive. I have about 2 hours to drive. It's not too bad. I've just done a lot of driving today. So I'm down to about 2 hours left for my day. Thank you. Most happy. Appreciate it. You'll come to this vessel and help me out. I feel like I can't keep going. I know I need to keep going because I can't fall behind. I have to work. I gotta live. I'm trying to build or rebuild. Really build this time. I haven't had a chance. I've had chances to build and I tried to work with other people, but it didn't happen. So God sent my angels, Aikiem Pleadian, all with him, divine was as far as like, let's get up there. Let me show you something. Oh, shit. Making like crazy. I get up there and so really be well. I can show people a lot of that stuff, like be right there doing all kind of stuff. But I really don't like to do it because I'm not the attitude. Sitting there, and then I didn't pick up the camera flash. And I just don't come there by the street. Better as I get out. Got this tree line right here. Up here. Sometimes you be sitting right there in the middle. I think I just be talking. pull over like right here and do whatever they got to do and just get right back in without even thinking like somebody can not pay attention, run right into the truck. So there are a lot of drivers out here drive trucks, accumulate a lot of bad habits, and it's hard to break them. Accumulate bad habits. So me, I always believe in good habits, especially driving. I can be aggressive. I am kind of an aggressive driver, but I'm a safe aggressive driver. Sometimes you have to be aggressive driving truck because the cars, call them four-wheelers, most of the truck drivers like me. I don't call them four-wheelers much. Cars. Cut it back a little bit. that kind of work, they usually have like 2 of those trucks hooked on the back of their tractor like that, and get 3 brand new tractors, and they deliver them to truck sales, truck lots, where they sell 18-wheel tractors. And they get paid good money for doing that. I saw a lady doing that once, well, maybe 3 or 4 times. I know they make really good money. They make more than me. I do okay. truck lane. Now you can speed up. See, that's a bad habit. Like, you have to maintain, you have to have speed control. So, you know what I mean? Like, you want to stay on, like, 60, stay on 60, 61, 62. You know what I mean? But don't go from 60 to 52. And then do that for like a minute. And then speed back up to 65. And then go back to 51 and 50. And back and forth like that. Like, that's sending out road signals to other drivers. Now you got the pit down here at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, just playing games. They like to try to stick you like this. It makes them feel like they have some sort of control over people. Drivers do that out here. I was going to jump in front of it, but I'm like, I'm going to keep a good hand when I do that. So I'll truck it right now. I'm going to pass them in, and I'm going to leave them in and they'll see me again. Grocery type stuff to stores and stuff like that, clean. They pay the drivers pretty good. I thought about doing that, but I'm like, my body's too beat up on all the hard labor work I've done all my life. And I like just being a driver now. Just being a regular free driver. That's why they talking about taking their license to drivers like that, because they don't know how to read the signs. Like now, he don't even want to let go on the plane, get in front of the corner, man. Like, you know. Down, boy. You gotta be going by 78. I'm going to 172. Boy, he's going down fast. Truck stop. I used to, when I worked back there at that place, I used to stop at this exit up here. And I said I lived in Newtown, Sandyville. Like when I started going on the road, I stayed on the truck mostly, but I was living in Florida at the time then. And so when I would come here, I would go to that truck stop right there to take a shower. I was drive all the way back, all the way back there, even farther than there, to come here just to take a shower, to turn around and go back, to be back to work. And go over the trail or the river, back down there. That was hard, man. I used to work so hard. Man, I used to live in the house till like 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. And I started like 8 a.m. and be out there at 2, 3, 4 o'clock. I had many of those nights. You know, man, those are the trailers, trailer with the furniture. You know, you have to put padding around everything, stuff like that. Sometimes I have to, pack. Then I get a crew that's, come out and work that hard. Then I have to watch guys because I have to hire guys wherever I go. So they want to, steal from my customers things from out of their house. I love moving furniture. That's my thing. I love it. But my back, my neck, I can't handle it anymore. Especially since I broke my shoulder when I was in Indiana. You'll see that on my channel here. When I was in Indiana, the wedding house. And when he did it, I couldn't like, hell no, I'm not living here. I deserve better than this. And he makes good money. Doing what he does. And he's been doing it like 10 years. And he lives in the house, like looking old videos and just feeding chickens. You'll see him, that's where he likes to live, like that. Not me, hell no. See my place not compared to that. I mean, I deserve to live better. So, I can afford to live in a nice place, and why not? Oh, but you pay $1,800 a month, you can buy a house. Now, I'm not about to buy problems on top of problems on top of problems, bro. Get that. Same people saying that, they don't even have a house. So what the hell is he talking about? He's paying rent, or you live with your woman. This is for guys to say that. You know what I'm saying? They live with their woman. And it's their woman's house, and she owns the house, it's her house. You don't pay bills, like I got a cousin. He lives with his woman. And it's really actually her dad's house. Bought the house for her. Everything, all that stuff. Telling me all that money you paying for rent, you buy a house, but he don't even have his own house. He sits in the house, sells bootleg, he sells no package. You know what I mean? He sells cigarettes, like single cigarettes, beer, shots of liquor, food, stuff like that. And the thing he's doing something, he's trying to tell me buy a house instead of paying, $1,800 money rent. But you don't even work. Why would I listen to this dude? And all he do is sit around and talk about it. He got a gambling problem. He got to play his numbers every day. Buy a scratch off. And he got telling me to buy a house instead of being buy a house. What the hell would I take a chance with the fucking game? You know what I'm saying? Like, he know he can do better, but he chooses not to. He like to say, oh, I got CDLs too. I drive truck too. And I'm looking at him like, what the hell he ain't driving truck? You could have had 10 houses where you talking. You're trying to tell me something. But you got CDLs, but you're not driving. But you're trying to tell me not to pay that much rent to buy a house. But what I'm paying, I can get a house and pay cheaper than I pay for rent. But I'm going to listen to you. Fuck the idiot, man. An idiot is just somebody just know better but don't do better. Know better but don't do better. But you can tell somebody else how to do it. Man, what they call it? Like that. You got time. You jump off. That's trouble, like that. buy some Welch's grape juice, man, they wanted like $5 for like a quart. Like it wasn't even a gallon. Like what I had not a gallon, it's like $4. And actually it was like $3, it was $2.99. And I wanted to get the Welch's grape juice, but man, they wanted it was $5.99. I was like, oh no. I told them like keep that. I thought it was the wrong price. And I didn't go back and tell them to go look. And all that. I was like, this is had to pay. I picked so many apples in my lifetime. That's what I grew up doing. We were picking lunches in Florida. But we pick cucumbers in North Carolina. Go to Maryland, pick cucumbers. And bell peppers. And then we'll go to New York and pick cherries, prunes, pears, and apples. And then we started with the beets.
I go to the grocery store and get my food that I like prepared.
hours. Definitely. brakes on that curve right there. Hold it. I like coming to the city. It's pretty nice. Pretty drivers that like hit the brakes all the time. So I always keep my truck in position right. Kind of like slipping down the curve without using my brakes. And, you know, really, it's when you're doing that, you're giving wrong signals to this guy. Like you ran right into the truck. Sending wrong signals to the drivers behind you. That's tiring. You gotta pay attention to that guy because you keep hitting his brakes. It's like what they call it, crowd wolf. When he really has to stop, you think he's just hitting his brakes. Yeah. Boston, I go through a lot of tunnels like that. It was cool. Boston is a beautiful city. I like Boston. I can't wait to get my car and go to the Boston Celtics game. It's like an hour and a half from where I live. They call like ran into my truck again, and the car is passing. Break it down. Like a Jake brake on. just in case he might be able to give me some. So then I can, that's called good habits, like, drive. Because you get used to getting over like that where a truck can't see you, you getting over, you get clapped. So I like to do those good habits. It's safe. So I ain't never had an accident in the truck. I don't have any points on my license or speeding ticket. So I got a damn good record, not a record. Like, since I passed him, he put his signal light on. His car behind me came up, seen him fast, and let him over. Then he put his signal light on. He was gonna get over on me. It looked like he was just like kind of wobbling, but I figured he was trying to come over at the last minute, not reading. That's the most important thing in the truck driving, reading. Like, people like to say, I don't like to go to New York City, man. You know, it's not bad if you're a good driver. You just have to read every damn thing. You got to make sure you read everything when you're going to New York City. So that way you won't go the wrong way and go up and get somewhere and there's no bridge. Your truck is 13.6 high, and then you get somewhere where it's 12.6. And now all this traffic behind you. You gotta call the cops to come help you get back out. You're gonna get like, man, you can be in a bad situation. You know, so some people don't like to go there because they're scared of the low bridges. You just have to read because you can maintain the truck route. And now we have GPSs, and they don't work in New York City. Like truck GPS or even regular GPS, they'll start getting you spinning, they'll start sending you the wrong way and everything. Like some people, they go out and buy truck GPS, it costs $600-700. And then when you get to New York City, they don't work. I go to Queens, I go to Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island, all those places. Actually, in New York City, sure. In my truck. The last company, I left this company, went to the company, and worked there with people, and I was out. They didn't know how to run a truck company. Man, I made a damn good check that 1 week I was there. I worked hard. I mean, but you know, it actually wasn't a lot of hard work. Like, working here, I drive a lot more miles. There, it was just, you know, like going into New York City to live. I liked it, but it just wasn't big for me. So I came back here. I didn't have stickers to the truck like that, you know, to be legal. And so I left. Then I broke down, you see me on the shorts, sitting in the truck here, broke down, had to get towed in, all that. I got a live on there where I broke down, I was in the truck then, I was on live again when the tow truck pulled up, he towed me to the shop. Then I was sitting in the shop like, pissed off. I had the right to be. Arguing about it because bad business choices. So I just made a move and found something else. And that didn't work, so I came back here. come and stay here. And then it'll be like 40 minutes from home. And I can drive home every day and then come back to the truck. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I have to learn my time to be able to do that. But then again, I don't want to be going home every night because it's going to cut into my sleep. So I got a comfortable bed in this truck, you know what I mean? And I actually sleep good on the truck. I like sleeping with the truck vibrating and sleeping. It helps my anxiety, you know what I mean? That's what people call it. Like, it's my sensory process. Stuff I go through, like ringing ears. People say that's tinnitus. I don't know what it is, but man, it rings so loud sometimes I have to talk loud. That's probably why I talk loud now. And like everybody I know talk loud, right? So when I get this car, I think I can tone it down. Relax, relax more. Yes, sir. That's what we say in Florida, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Almost close. I have to go out and check the time out. Yeah, I got all 2 hours left to drive. So, pretty good. When I get to my delivery, when I drop it up there, I'm going to sleep there. Get up. Back to Maine as one trip. So when this week started, I should have 4 trips in the day. So what I want to try and do is, when I'm working what I have to keep in mind when I'm doing my when I'm trying to get my timing down pat, I'm trying to have it where I can be at 3.5 loads a week. That way I can get home earlier on Fridays. But knowing me, if they have something else that I can do, I can make it 4.5, I'll do it. That's more money. That's why I want to be there. Like 4.5 this week, next week, 3.5. Like that. But I don't want to be at 2. Snowstorm, that's what happened. Wake up, man. Yes, sir. That's what they say about it. able to make my own loads. You know, and I made good money still, no help. You know, people came in, acting like they couldn't tell I was going to start a movie company. And the guy that I grew up with, roommate with, and so I had to find somebody, find a software company that where I can buy leads to their software company for potential movers that wanted to move. And so I was going to set up a sales team to book the loads. And I already had guys that was going to drive, and guys that was going to work and doing 18 wheelers. And the guy that was a roommate, we in the class learning software. He started writing sideways on the damn notebook. And I'm like, bro, you don't write like that in school. What you doing? Then he ain't like he couldn't write. I was like, he full of shit. And like some of the type of people I had to work, you know what I mean, pretend like they, you know, their friends, family, whatever, and then they turn around, you know what I mean, like work this, and then you see it. And it's like, that's the only way it expands, though. Come off like that. So then they'll tell you, hey man, you know, cursing, that's a sin. Why they made the fucking word up? It's just the intention behind the word, the conscious thought, the conscious intention behind the words that you use. Because you don't even have to use cuss words for it to be a bad intention, a dark intention, a sinful intention. Mountains on mountains on mountains. Oh boy. Got long now. So why didn't you just get over and go around that bar? You got to pay for it. I know this guy I used to work with named Jay. I worked with Jay for 5 years. Jay knew you was doing that, hitting your brakes like that, he'll clean you out of the seat. Hey, you burning my brakes up, man. I gotta get you out of the truck. Jay not gonna let you drive burning up his brakes. Oh no. You don't know how to drive. You burning my brakes up. I love Jay, man. I learned a lot about this business working with Jay. And Jay, he was like 72 years old. Jay would stay up all night. He'll be up, he'd get in the office at 8 o'clock every morning in his office. Dispatch his truck with his son. And he would be up in the office from 8 to 4 a.m. in the morning. Jay's up watching his trucks. He's gonna be in the office every day at 8 o'clock. And it's just him and his son, and he has a lady named Michelle that would do his building and stuff, and other stuff in the office. So all three of them had an office. Jay, man, Jay would stay up all night and watch. Hey, you gonna have time to make it there? He be calling me now. You know you're still 180 miles. You got 2 hours to drive. Don't you think you want to shut it down? Where you going to shut down at? You want me there? Yeah, I'm going to shut down over there. I think you should shut it down now and start out. So he kind of like micromanaging what they would call it. But it's helpful because you get in this truck hooked up by yourself. And sometimes you're not making it. And that helps. So I don't mind like, ooh, got him one. Ooh. Yes, got him. Well, he was riding too, but that police came out of nowhere. They don't play up here, man. This area right here in Massachusetts. I'm in Connecticut, border to Massachusetts. Man, they hot up here, boy. They'll come out of nowhere just like that. And people live here, they know this, and they still do the same thing. Come down here doing nothing. I thought he was at me at first. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm 5 miles over. But once I get up here in Massachusetts, that's where they'll get you. And I'm going to cut it back a little up here. You know, like right on the borderline now. So another 10 miles I'll be in Massachusetts. Man, I want some Subway chocolate chip cookies. Apple pie here that I bought from this place in New Hampshire. Everything. It's okay. It'll get better. Man, I let my truck drop down to 64 like that. What I'm thinking? I ain't gonna get nowhere. I talk all day, all night. So if I, you know what I mean? My woman, once she come in, you better be a talker, because I can shut the, you know what I'm saying, up and let her talk. And she better be able to talk too. I'm serious, man. I'm dead serious about that. I'm for real. Like, yes, sir. My woman gotta be a talker. And very high vibration. I mean, that's actually what that means. A person talks a lot and stuff like that. Just high vibration. That's all big energy. Oh, you got too much energy. No, you got too less energy. You know what I'm saying? You a low vibrating being, man. What's up, son? Like that kind of rap type of music. I like AZ, Tupac. I like Lil Nas. Too Short. Flies. Moneybag. I like his music. I like what's his name? 2 Times the Best. I like his music now. Biggie, I mean, people don't like Biggie. Like in Florida, we have this rapper called Crazy. I like his music. That's about it. Hold your lane, baby boy. Come around. Come over there. Jam Pony Express, I got a little Jam Pony. I like Triple Nine. I like that Birdman Benny Fresh. What they say about R. Kelly, but man, I grew up on R. Kelly. R. Kelly got good music, man. I like R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Like, what did he do? Back in my days, man, we had a girl. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know what I'm saying, ladies? You had a girl, man, like, you know what I mean? You go to your girl house, and boy, you put on that baby making music, and what you put on that R. Kelly. And boy, you gonna make a baby on that R. Kelly. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you did back then. That's what we did. Keith Sweat, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make a baby off Keith Sweat too. For sure. But I listen to a lot of the same stuff. Like I play my song all day. I like the old Master P now. You might check out my shorts, you know, I got that P in there now. Silver Shark, his brother. I try to keep it clean on the shorts. I like my music slowed down too. They call it chopping screw, man. I've been listening to slow down music since like late 80s, long time. It's Florida. A lot of people think it comes from Texas. I'm not sure, but back in the late 80s, people were listening to it slow down. So if you pay attention to my channel, we start putting this other music up. There's a DJ called Slick Vic. It's called Jam Pony music. Jam Pony, or we call it pony music, like pony. Listen to pony. It's like you better cut in the air the words to the music. And I start doing that. So when you watch this channel, check out some of the shorts. I'll play some Slick Vic on there. Big Bad Ace. Cool Lock Job. You know what I'm saying? They Fort Lauderdale, Miami here, you know. But it's really unique. You know what I mean? It's not easy to do it either. I mean, I've been trying to pony for all my life, and I can't pony. Man, I cannot pony. But I got a buddy, man, like growing up, like everybody would try to pony, and my buddy could hear a song one time, the second time, he could pony too. That's what we call it. Like, he could mix his words into the song, and it'd be right with the song, with the beat, and everything. It's really, you gotta be really artistic in that way to do that. Because it's like you gotta be able to mix your words with their words and make, you know what I mean, sound effects, and then your words gotta, sometimes words mix with the bass, when the bass drop, or the way the snare hit, or the, you know what I mean, I don't know what they call it. Slick Vic, they good at that. You know what I mean? And Slick Vic is the face of, they was the creator of Jam Pony, JPE. They say red and black, live on wire. You know what I'm saying? That red and black, live on wire. That mean like, you know what I'm saying, he coming out the speaker box. And they usually when you go to their events, when they be out there in parks and stuff like that, and they DJing, they speaker box, speaker cabinets would be red and black. And then they say live on wire, that means he's on the microphone, DJing, he's talking. That's why he say red and black, live on wire. The speakers, he live, and he's pony. So that's what we call the Jam Pony music, pony. You got a pony, man, old boy can pony. You know what I'm saying? Like he can pony. You know what I mean? That was the talk back then when I was coming up. You know what I mean? Like I'll be 50. Damn, next weekend. Man, I got old fast. No, I really did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just my age. You know what I'm saying? It's only a number. But it's not only a number. It's just represents your wisdom that you carry. And you know, like I seen this guy, he said, how's your birthday? When it, like I was born in March, and then a year later, my birthday come back around in March. But your mom only carried you 9 months. So how's your birthday in a year? And I'm like, damn, I didn't think about that. And for my mom birthed me at 9 months, I mean, like, in 9 months, my birthday should come around. Every 9 months, not every year. Like, how did they come up with that? I don't know. Like, and I'm like, damn, that made a lot of sense. So, this guy was talking about things like that, and, like, I don't really pay attention to it, but, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the mind has showed me something else, but they showed me that, and, like, people get messages out here. You know what I mean? Waking people up like, how's your birthday 12 months from the day you was born, but you was born in 9 months. Your mom carried you in 9 months and had you in 9 months. So, I mean, like, that's 10, 11, 12, that's 3 months. They added to your lifetime, I don't know, however they said. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that made sense. Like, so, what that means, like, if I go and research that, that's not my space for me to research that. I have other stuff, you know what I'm saying, like kingdom responsibility to pay attention to and research things on. Like starting my produce company. Like I can't start a produce company or a lumber service company or a driver recruiter service company while I'm trying to research that stuff. Y'all better slow down over here. I'm just getting to Massachusetts. Houston, right there to the left, it's a state police officer. I always sit there 90% of the time. 65 through here. Sometimes, like this one here, like you come down pretty fast, but everybody does. They don't broaden you up, it's just like kind of right up in this area, right here. And then where I'm gonna split off the way I'm gonna go. It's the same thing. And then once I get past that, it's smooth 7 there. They don't bother trucks out there. But up this area, yeah, they'll get slow. Trying to stop right there, make a pit stop, but hell no, I know better. Once I get in there, I wouldn't be able to get out. I'm stuck because everybody blocked. You can't come out on this end. They got it blocked in. And I'm not gonna shut down there like those guys. I gotta get up like at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning to see that right there, that weigh station. And they be inspecting trucks like crazy over here too. Closed now because it's night. way, dog. You can't go in the way station, man. It ain't blocked off. Come on, man. God damn. That guy here, bro. Get over now. Like you saw that guy here, bro. Like you fell asleep. New drivers, man. That's how you tell new drivers. Guys ain't been driving long. Like, I don't want to talk about it, man. I mean, I'm sure we go there and stay tonight. Like those guys, nah, they be. Sir, I'm doing a level 3 on you right now, right here. What? Can you give me your logbook, your paperwork, and give me your bills and your paperwork and your logbook and your driver's license. You know, they want your registration and everything. And me, I run illegal. They ain't gonna lie. So I don't want him to ask me that, not me. Right here. But I don't have to stay like these guys. Like, I really stay in the places I pick up and deliver to. See? Talking, I forgot where I was. I talked to them now. So I can tell myself that some people have a problem telling themselves that they do too much and do too little. I don't. So that's just my higher self talking to my lower self. Jump off here and boom, I'll holler.